Well then, now it's time for Zayne's branch. Thorns under the moon. Ooh. I wonder what his is gonna be about. The sound of footsteps reverberates a hollow echo upon the marble floor. Looking up, Zayne once again sees that familiar silhouette of the girl. Is it MC? That is this familiar one? In the quiet hospital corridor, its walls grayish blue and dimly lit by incandescent lights, only the girl stands bright and resolute. Or is he seeing things? It's either MC or he's seeing someone. Are you okay? Yearning to call out to her, yet incapable of making a sound, he has no choice but to quicken his pace. He runs after her. I think it's MC. Yet at that moment, terrifying black crystals erupt from the surrounding walls. Oh, does it have anything to do with what we saw in the main story with his hand?
Stop!
Without warning, the entire space distorts. Those sharp spikes hurtle towards the girl's throat. Wait, this must be something that has happened. With him and MC. Panicking, she turns to face him. As their eyes meet, her lips quiver in despair, softly whispering broken, desperate sounds. Is he having a nightmare? Zayne! Zayne! It only says girl. Zayne? Zayne? Oh, he was having a nightmare! But I think it's pretty much real. Inside Axel's rehabilitation center, Zayne suddenly opens his eyes. He's in a sleeping pod, and his unfocused gaze He's in a sleeping pod? Oh, they have sleeping pods at the hospital? Zayne suddenly opens his eyes. He's in a sleeping pod, and his unfocused gaze slowly adjusts. Did you have another nightmare? Oh, she knows about these.
Yes.
Anything we can do? Rubbing his temples, he sits up. In his eyes is a reflection of my concerned expression. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Don't worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me. If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about.
He's funny. Hey, I care about you. And what else am I supposed to do? Someone hasn't gotten a good night's sleep ever since he returned from Mount Eternal. He also keeps using nightmares as an excuse. It's probably very much real and not just nightmares. This is something that has happened. After returning from Mount Eternal 2 months ago, Zayne's health hasn't been good. It's gotten to the point where he can't sleep at all. Oh, that's pretty dangerous, Doctor. However, he doesn't talk about what happened in the Arctic. This reoccurring nightmare is the only thing he willingly shared with me. You still have a business trip next week. At this rate, the doctor might end up collapsing before his patients. True? Let's not make that happen.
Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over. No matter what.
But they won't be Zayne! I press my finger against his lips as a warning. This reminds me of something. Final Fantasy VII, I'm not gonna say anything more. Because not everyone has played it. No matter how many doctors there are for other people. My doctor is right here in front of me. Yes!
All right. I'll be careful and stay alive.
Look at that smile. Oh my gosh. It'd be dangerous to have this handsome of a doctor, honestly. Very much dangerous. Don't let my worries be a burden on you. Hey, we're matching! All black. But he's also doing grey. I think you started having nightmares after I gave you that crystal fragment from the N109 zone. Oh. Zayne takes his coat from the coat rack beside the wall. Together, we enter the corridor. Wow, he is so handsome. They all are, but he has such a classic look to him.
They aren't connected, so don't overthink it. It's just a coincidence.
If you say so.
Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal.
Oh? Is it related to protocore syndrome? Zayne would know. If anyone,
At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data. I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results.
Oh, I love me a smart man. Stepping into the elevator, I pressed the button for the ground floor. Zayne's reflection appeared on the closed doors. The dark circles under his eyes, underlining a deeper wariness. Heck, even with dark circles, he'd still be a 10 out of 10. Take your time. You should deal with your insomnia first.
Since I can't sleep, I might as well be productive with my time.
Oh my god, the slight smile. It always gets to me. It always gets to me. It's so cute. So, it's not that doctors can't treat themselves. They don't actually want to be treated. We'll treat you. Very well. I ordered some milk for you. It'll be delivered to your place and should help you sleep. Also, the hypnotic music.
Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am?
How old are you? I don't remember. 30 maybe? He's definitely the older one. I'm just trying to help as a normal hunter. You don't have to listen to me, Dr. Zayne. But you can listen to me sing.
Since I am your one and only doctor, I should listen to you.
Cutie. We step out of the elevator and my watch begins to ring. Someone's calling me. I gesture to Zayne and then move to the side to answer it. I'm so glad we can do all the branches. I was worried I would only get to do one of the branches. But I'm happy with this. So who is calling? Jenna, maybe? Oh, Captain Jenna. I'm a genius.
Are you available right now? We've
Who else would call?
beta protocurve activity in a certain location.
After a brief explanation, Captain Jenna quickly ends the call.
Why are you frowning? Did something happen?
My mission got an update. I need to check in with Captain Jenna, so I might not be able to have dinner with you. Just as I'm about to sprint to the hospital's main entrance, a pair of hands lands on my shoulder. Well, that was
Don't
fast.
run just yet.
If you say so. Yeah, I'm so easy. A pair of hands land on my shoulder and steers me in a different direction. Thank you for stopping us. Please do tell me. And also, we will have dinner.
I'll drive you there.
Oh my gosh, I love me a man that can drive me anywhere I want. And he has such a mature aura too. Him and Sylus, I think, have the most mature aura. Upon arriving at the association, I find Alpha Team's office engulfed in silence. Only Jenna stands before the control desk. Her gaze is fixed on a few zoomed-in photos. Oh. I freaking love her outfit so much. I got distracted. Zoomed-in photos that are being projected. I would love this outfit.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together.
And she's super stunning. She waves her hand, and those photos are pushed toward me. As I approach to get a closer look, it becomes evident that a distinct figure appears in every picture. Huh. The figure is also marked with conspicuous colors, which show traces of a B protocurve, beta protocurve. All of them are from the same Wanderer.
Yes, including this morning, Andrew has found its traces 5 times. Beta protocurve activity was detected in every instance.
That means it's related to an ether core. All of these branches have the mission of an ether core.
It could very well be carrying one, or an ether core fragment.
Okay. Another screen comes into view, showcasing an array of data and information, and positioned at the center is a blurred image of a wanderer. It sounds pretty scary, a wanderer.
This wanderer can move by distorting space, and we haven't captured a complete image of it yet. However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients with protocore syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
My gaze then falls on the left side of the screen. The text reads, location, Shanxia City. Shanxia or Shanxia?
I'll be heading to Changsha City next week.
Shanxia.
There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome, so they require Oxo Hospital's assistance for their treatment.
Okay. Those patients that Zayne mentioned might actually be victims of this wanderer. I'm pretty sure Zayne already knows.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these 2 incidents. We could start looking into those patients. And it just so happens that Oxo Hospital will send a medical team to Changsha City next week.
Yep. We kinda have that intel. Captain, I would like to make a request. Let me join the medical team as a hunter escort to investigate the Wanderer. Yeah, so we can be close with Zayne.
Your request
But
has been
she doesn't
approved.
know that.
Our Changsha branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an ether core. You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
Understood. I'll be careful. As I leave the association, Zayne's figure appears in the distance. He's been patiently waiting by the road. Just as I'm about to walk over, a massive bouquet of white roses suddenly appear and engulfs my vision. Huh? Wait, is it from Zayne?
Miss? I've heard so much about you. It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
This ain't Zayne! And you are?
I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is our first meeting. But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers.
Who are you? I'm not interested. The man has a gentle gaze, as if to be friendly. He extends his other hand toward me. We're not gonna receive
I'm
flowers
Carter,
in front
from
of
Xander
Zayne.
Sciences.
Carter from Xander Sciences. I never heard of you, man. I recall seeing a business card that had mysteriously appeared on my desk not too long ago. It was accompanied by attention-grabbing deliveries as well. What does he want from me? Oh, those were from you. So uninterested, I love it.
Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores. Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, miss?
No, we're gonna have dinner with
She already
Zayne.
has plans for tonight.
I do. Thank you, Zayne, for saving me. I don't know who this man is. He is probably in the DMs. A hand pushes away the bouquet. Zayne then pulls me to his side, and he moves to stand between me and Carter. Either he's jealous, or he does not like this Carter person. I mean, Xander Sciences, and Zayne is a doctor. I had to take a photo, like, look at him. Upon seeing Zayne's face, Carter's expression noticeably darkens. Oh, they have beef.
What a coincidence, Zayne.
Oh, they know each other.
It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
I don't know you, man. And Zayne doesn't seem like he likes you that much, but my gaze quickly shifts from Carter's smile to Zayne's indifferent eyes. I sort of understand what's going on. Oh, MC, you smart cookie. No, I just want to be here with Zayne. Shoot, go away. But I'll keep the flowers and pretend that they're from Zayne. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. The association strictly prohibits hunters from accepting dinner invitation for work purposes. Ooh, okay. I like that response.
Let's go.
Just as I'm about to turn around, the bouquet blocks my path again. Why does it feel like Zayne's gonna just grab them and stomp at them? No, that would be out of character. He would never. But it would be so funny! Rafayel would probably. Or he'd be like, these are too beautiful to stomp on, but I will burn them with my eternal fire. Oh.
Miss, I understand there are rules about not having dinner, but the flowers didn't do anything wrong, right?
But they're from you, so... And I don't know you! And Zayne seems to... Y'all seem to have a bad vibe between each other, so I don't want to take them. Before I have the opportunity to decline, Zayne swiftly takes the white roses. You can re-gift it. He glances at them, and with a blank expression, he gives the roses back to Carter. Yo, what a man! I cannot. I'm simping for all of them
They're
at this
much
point.
appreciated. Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
There's no room for them in my car. Y'all know that a car is big. Like, you can have a bouquet of roses in your car. And this man has got a neat car. Like, his car is not chaotic. Like, he doesn't have stuff everywhere.
Miss Hunter?
No, bye. With Zayne holding my arm, I leave. Carter persistently follows us. What are you, a stalker?
Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder.
To me?
The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
Why am I feeling threatened? I don't know this man. I don't know this man. And you know what? If Zayne isn't too friendly toward him, I shouldn't be either, because I trust Zayne.
Seatbelt.
Yes, or you could be my seatbelt. Zayne turns the steering wheel, and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. He looks so good in black. That guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? Pretty well, huh? Really? And Xander Sciences. I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere. Oh, right!
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now.
But did we really hear this? Maybe we did, but I don't remember Xander Sciences, do I? Or maybe I do.
Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
The person Raymond mentioned when we were at his place. That's Carter, right?
We studied under the same professor. That's it. The paths we're walking are completely different.
Oh, I think it's an ethical issue. You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I also feel like they're definitely... a bit crazy, a bit suspicious. I mean, a bit suspicious, a bit crazy. I mean, probably both. If I could, I'd pick both. But there's definitely some kind of ethical issues. A little suspicious. It was obvious he didn't show up just to invite me to dinner, and I can see you're very cautious around him. Maybe they wanted to recruit Zayne, but he didn't want to because of reasons. Is there bad blood between you two? You can tell me about it.
It's not interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting. Zayne has bad blood with someone, and he's very wary of him. Isn't that interesting already? He seems like a very kind person. I haven't read his anecdotes. I'm so sorry, but I will.
The fact that he gave you roses is more than enough to put me on high alert.
Oh, okay. He seems manipulative.
But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
Agreed. I felt that was threatening. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne about my trip, I think twice. I shake my head and smile. Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. Why did he feel so comfortable with it? I can be scary too. Rawr! Zayne glances at me, a hint of amusement in his eyes. He doesn't say anything else about this topic. 3 days later, Lincoln Airport. In the bustling airport lounge, Grayson is stunned. Several seconds pass before he finally blinks.
So, you're our hunter escort this time.
Yeah. Pleased with Grayson's reaction, I can't help but imagine what expression Zayne will have when he sees me later. Huh? Grayson is cute. I move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. Like this? What's that expression? Do you feel relieved? Or are you even more anxious?
Do you want to know the truth?
Yeah. While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on his expression.
They say
and
the
the music
hospitals are
switched.
doing an academic exchange. But in reality, we're going there to help them.
Okay.
Why else would they send such a large team? Or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
True. Something is going on. Having Zayne fly all the way here, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
Grayson lowers his voice and leans in closer.
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also, when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
As if worried I wouldn't believe him, Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video. Well, it's always good to have some evidence. If they don't have AI here as well.
My friend
That
who
can-
works at Chancha Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
In the video, the sound of an alarm fills the air, and the lights flicker uncontrollably. Despite the shaky and blurred footage, the chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. Is it maybe the same wanderer that's causing like a fluctuation or something? Because the lights flicker uncontrollably? Should be some kind of fluctuation. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux. A picture begins to form in my mind. Something strangely familiar.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up. But it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
Could it be a smart wanderer? The fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed. But given the nature of the energy fluctuation, it's weird not a single wanderer appeared. Indeed. And, I mean, MC should know, she's a hunter. I watched the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is the metaflux a result of the patient being exposed to that wanderer and the beta protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me the other documents related to this? Hopefully he'll show us everything.
What would you like to see?
You
Everything.
shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
I was just about to get all the documents. As Grayson and I lean in, a hand suddenly appears between us. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side. Zayne's like, oh, too close. Too close. He doesn't feel like a jealous man, though. He feels very, very secure.
Dr. Zayne.
He mans Sylus. In one smooth motion, the hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, and then places it back in Grayson's hand. He might have like a shrivel of jealousy, but he can contain it. It doesn't
Chancha
show
Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience malfunctions. As for the patient's biopsy results, they need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions.
I lock eyes with Zayne. He stands before me with one hand resting on the handle of his suitcase. Oh, I wish I was that suitcase. What? Good morning, Dr. Zayne. I hold up a paper bag. Is it something for Zayne? Do you want a black tea cake or egg sandwich? You can only choose one. A cake or an egg sandwich?
I'll have the cake.
I love that! Oh, he's like me. I also take the sugary things before the food.
Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
Yeah, for you. When did I ever say that? I slept at the airport. I thought I was gonna miss the flight. I retrieve my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as a hunter escort to Zayne. Ta-da! It's me and you. Surprise! Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zayne's expression. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte. Oh, thank you.
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
Of course it was Zayne, of course! And here I thought I was like, surprise! Got myself some water. Now it's time to continue. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Shanxia Airport. Boarding the shuttle sent by Shanxia Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. The chief of surgery, his hair already starting to gray, exchanges pleasantries with Zayne before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient.
They're on ECMO. After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop. And this morning, we saw the crystals spreading. They're very close to the lungs now.
Oh.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
Zayne quickly flips through the patient's medical record while putting marks on the paper. Oh my god, I love working Zayne. Oh, it is so
Crystal
hot.
extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery.
Why is this so
Let's
freaking
reassess
hot?
the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
He's so self-confident, ambitious. Oh, I'm malfunctioning. A few hours later, the surgical lights are turned on in the operating room. Oh, we can stand here and watch? The rhythmic sounds of medical equipment reverberate. Led by Zayne, a team of medical staff focuses on the surgery at hand. This looks different than Axo Hospital. The observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on a large screen. On it, a pair of hands uses a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals. He can use those hands. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and he looks so fine like that too. Like look at his eyes. Like just seeing his eyes, I'd be like, That's the man of my dreams. Like, look at him. How can he still look good with a mask and a head? What's it called? I don't know, a bonnet? After ensuring there's no unusual activity, I make my way back to the glass.
Dr. Zayne is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Indeed. Captain Willow. Who are you?
We meet again.
I don't remember. Do I remember this person? During my previous visit to Shanxia City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she shows me the updated data. So we have worked together. I haven't been reading much. In a matter of seconds, the record of a wanderer's recent activities appears on my watch. Built-in 3D map. Oh, I would love to have that. Like a watch and just the 3D map just holographs out. It managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes. I've never seen a wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenna said there's no clear image of the wanderer yet. You have any new leads? This sounds dangerous.
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocorps not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist.
Mist? But if you look at all the data, the traits this Wanderer exhibits are different from the Mists I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Is it mutated? Perhaps the ether core made it mutate or... Why am I so freaking smart? Suddenly, discussion erupts next to us. It draws my and Willow's attention to the screen. A scale-like tiny crystal is slowly being peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel.
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
Especially mine. That crystal. It's exactly like the ones on the monsters in the N109 zone. Oh. Zayne must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. I'm just imagining him with the mask, the bonnet, with the eyes. He's such a baddie. Under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto the surgical tray.
Does it look all right on the ultrasound? Yes, it came off. Any bleeding? No. Let's wrap it up.
Like, this is impregnating me. Applause erupts throughout the observation room and relief washes over me. I love a working Zayne. We're just the observers. But also we're the hunter escort, so we're not just observers. However, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. In the room or metaflux? The alarm from the flux stabilizers resounds throughout the entire operating room. Uh-oh. Captain Willow and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Sounds like we're about to fight. Zayne, a wanderer is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zayne, the patient's blood pressure is dropping.
He's not gonna leave.
Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 micrograms.
He's gonna continue. The alarm becomes louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim at the area where the energy fluctuations has peaked. The faint energy fluctuation dissipates, yet the tremors I feel in my chest show no signs of subsiding. Zayne, you need to leave, or else it'll be too late. Let's see what he does.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them isn't feasible right now.
Could this be dangerous for Zayne? I think so. Through the glass, Zayne looks up at me. His gaze as calm as ever. Oh, I would love that calmness. I'd be just stressed the freak out. I'd probably faint. I'd be like, oh shit.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evil?
Whatever you say, I'll do. I meet Zayne's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort me. My attention turns to Grayson and the others who are visibly worried. They wait for my response. I'll do my best.
Give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. 5
Let's
minutes
continue.
ought to be enough, right? Why am I worried? Like my chest is... Even if it's a game, like I'm living through this. Like I cannot separate. My mind cannot separate reality from fiction. Using my evil and the flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zayne to finish suturing? Oh, this is a nice waiting room. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates, as if what happened earlier was an illusion. Ah, I love this music. Other medical staff will handle the follow-up procedures. I change out of my sterile suit. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zayne pulls me into the lounge where no one's around. I like it. Would like more color though.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick evil examination.
Do you want my right hand so you can put a ring on? What? I'm sorry, Rafayel. Zayne sets down a metal tray, picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, and begins to disinfect my hand. I'm hurt. Here too. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evil is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say. Also,
a cool sensation emanates from the palm of my hand as he holds my fingers. He applies patches to each one.
you should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
You knew since the beginning. I'm not even shocked. Of course he knows. Of course.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
MC. Of course, you and Dr. Noah have known about the existence of ether cores for a while now. Like, of course, Zayne knows. Much more than we know. Straightening my posture, I start thinking. Start thinking about what? You noticed it during the surgery, right? That crystal was very similar to the sample I gave you. I'm almost 100% sure the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the ether core. It's just collecting Pokemons. It's possible the ether core made those monsters in the N109 zone transform into their current state. So they mutate. Is what I'm thinking.
Not necessarily.
Oh? The examination machine beeps. Zayne observes the fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak. Oh, he looks so good in this doctor's coat.
The ether core shouldn't be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example. Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that.
Yeah?
Someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process.
Are you saying someone is responsible for the appearance of those monsters? And this patient's condition? Does this have to do anything with Carter?
I'm merely speculating. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet.
You're right.
All is well.
I feel like Zayne would be every parent's dream. The machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zayne carefully removes the patches from my hand and puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. Trying to see his photo. I can't help but yawn. I told you I was fine. If I have to say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now. Can I sleep on your lap?
Watching a surgery must have been boring.
Not at all. It's actually my first time seeing you perform surgery. You looked cool. Yes! And that surgical cap. You would look handsome bald. That's what I'm saying. Is that a compliment? Yes, it is. It is. Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one side of the couch. He grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hands. Of course he has clean hands! Oh, I love that. I love that they put clean hands. This is a man that washes his hands. Please, everyone, please wash your hands. Oh, please, just wash them.
The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
Sharing a sandwich with Dr. Zayne. While the chaos has subsided, the persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. While my body is tired, my mind is still excited. I decided to direct my excess energy to the surgeon himself. Weren't you listening to me before? Someone said he learned to accept compliments from others. Oh, he's such a cutie patootie. All of them are.
I accept your compliment.
Oh, why am I like this? Why can't I be normal? Why can't I be normal? The sandwich bread is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. Eat Zayne. With With the finesse of a seasoned chef, Zayne lifts the bread and removes the greasy bacon. He then proceeds to discard the wilted lettuce, leaving only the ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork that have withstood the test of time. Oh, he's so caring. Oh my gosh, you guys. My heart. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did I see you perform surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery. And I love it. I love it so much. It's those little things.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything Dr. Zayne can't master? I think he's a master at everything, honestly. Intrusive thoughts, go away. Go away. Now is not the time. We're trying to be serious. We need to find this freaking wanderer. His ether core.
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you.
In front of me?
But I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zayne places the surgery-affected sandwich into my hand. He then pulls out his phone. Are we gonna take a selfie? Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zayne taps on a message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat, which was created earlier today, of course. Of course it's not a selfie with Zayne. I'm going into the photo booth later. Grayson has shared a group photo there, where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with weariness, hold glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Were these? I need an explanation. Cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target? Or?
You overdid it, yes.
Oops.
But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
They don't need to go that far. Yes, go further, go further. Show her me. Embarrassed, I sheepishly laugh. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. Before Zayne can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing. I was having some quality time. Oh, he turned serious. Hello? Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zayne freezes. Surprise appears on his face. He usually calls. What is this?
Woke up?
What? What? Isn't this amazing? Maybe the patient can tell us things. Oh, we're already at chapter 6. Time is flying. When Zayne, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance to the ICU, a nurse approaches us. Whoa. What you gonna say?
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
Is it that strange? Oh, now I'm worried.
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zayne. All his vital signs are improving.
Oh. Zayne and Grayson change into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside. Probably gonna get more information. Can you hear me?
The Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
Oh my gosh, his eyes, guys.
I
Even in
really
that
wasn't
suit.
expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door.
Why are you here again? Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
It's so funny seeing my last name there. Meow. With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both of his
Don't
hands.
get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you.
You weren't?
This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
Important client? What? You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you. No, they've done something to him.
What do you mean?
He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago. What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Is that so? So they did something with his heart. That is why he's... Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brow. A hint of disappointment appears on his face.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
Just spit it out. I'm not. But I am, though. He shakes his head, and his usual pretentious smile graces his face again. Pretentious smile.
It's
He's
okay.
a bad one.
You'll be interested someday. After
I'm really
all,
curious.
only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
And now he's speaking to MC. Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward. We could just ask Zayne. We don't need information from him. Zayne knows. He knows for sure.
Hey, Dr. Zayne wants you inside.
I thought it was the other way around. No! Intrusive thoughts. Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit. What is with me today? Like, I should be tired. It's
Excuse
after
me, this
work
is the
hours.
ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Having no intention of paying any more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. Bye, Carter. And don't come after me again. The man lying down on the bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak, yet infused with tangible excitement. Huh?
I'm back. I'm back.
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly.
Xander Sciences did something to his heart! As Zayne talks, he directs a meaningful look at me. That's
More
what Carter
anomalies may
said.
occur. Stay on your toes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, why am I worried he will turn into Wander or something? Acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed, introduce myself, and state the purpose of my visit. I then proceed to ask questions. This is very dark, very ominous. Davis, you said you're back. Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out.
Like a wanderer trying to possess
It was
you?
like
Tell
a
me.
nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
Is it the nightmares that Zayne is having? Did they do something to Zayne? I turn my watch and pull up a picture of Mist. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing. It was inside of me. But it wasn't.
Uh-oh, what is happening? Suddenly, the vital signs monitor starts beeping loudly. The man on the bed begins convulsing as if something started choking him. What the? He was fine just a minute ago. It's not me, I swear. Metaflux, Zayne! Run! I quickly pull out my gun and sense a more intense fluctuation. It surges and engulfs the entire room instantly. Oh, we're gonna fight now. Is Zayne around here?
Transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Resuscitation. Is it gonna work? Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals the shadowy figure of a wanderer. Is it the mist? Or another one? We're soon gonna know. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location. So it can teleport?
Hey, behind you.
Oh my gosh! Evading its slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. What is happening? Why is it misty? I barely feel any pain, only a dense, white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. Is it coming from us or the Wanderer? The ward dissipates as if my surroundings are transforming into another realm. Oh! Seems like it's similar to Xavier's, maybe? The last thing I see is Zayne rushing toward me. But this time, it's a Wanderer doing it, other than a mechanism. Zayne, watch out. It felt like she was losing consciousness or something, I don't know. Just the way she was like, Zayne, ... watch out. This is very interesting. And I'm so sorry, I thought this was gonna be the least interesting one. I'm so sorry, I was so wrong. It feels as though my body is plummeting into a thick fog. This sensation of weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. What is with this thick fog? Is this Silent Hill? Amidst the chaos, I muster all my strength to find something. Anything to hold on to. And after what feels like forever, my feet touch solid ground. My surroundings become clear. Are we still at Shanxia Hospital? Bathed in dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me. Its end remains hidden in the mist. Isn't this what we saw in the beginning in chapter 1? Am I at a hospital? No. I feel a faint tremor in my chest. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This is the background Zayne had when he was having this nightmare. What if he can see the future? This fluctuation is from an ether core. I'm probably in the Wanderer's protofield. Okay. As I stand in the empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ears. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. It's Zayne, right? It better be! It better be. Zayne? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materialize around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. Oh! Isn't this what happened? Yeah, this is... So he can see things in his dreams? Is that what? The ground beneath me disappears and I find myself falling into a sense of weightlessness again. As I float in this void, blurred lights and sounds rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if a pair of hands is gently lifting my tired soul. I struggle to open my eyes. After feeling my steady heartbeat for several seconds, I sit up on the bed. Where are we? And the fog is gone too. And we just transported somewhere else.
You're awake.
Oh, look at this outfit! By the floor-to-ceiling window stands a figure wearing black clothing. He turns around. Behind him are dilapidated buildings and the sunset's tender light. Oh, I've not been in this place. Zayne? Is this how Zayne's house looks? Is that why? The figure takes another step, his appearance nearly overlapping with the dark figure I had seen before. I move back. No, move to the front, move forward.
How are you feeling?
Good now that I'm seeing your face. After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. Lick it. Oh, it's the intrusive thoughts. I trace his eyebrows and the contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In this silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. I love that slight smile he does. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. So if we were in a dream, what is this? Where are we now? Perhaps it's the influence of the protofield that caused me to have those strange illusions. Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. The cracked grayish-white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. So we're at Zayne's house. How did this happen? Are we not in the protofield? It looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life. Why would you say that?
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
Somewhat. The wanderer that suddenly appeared, the tremor in my heart, and Zayne running toward me. Memories gradually find their way back to my mind. Are we still in the Wanderer's protofield? Legit question, because I'm asking too.
Yes.
We are? Following Zayne's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him in looking out the window. How is it looking? As the final remnants of twilight vanishes, the city stands before us under a light blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. What is this place? And although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around us are similar to an ether course. This is so interesting. And Zayne had a nightmare about this. This Wanderer's protocore must possess an ether course energy. But in my dream, it's as if the chill from those ice crystals still lingers in the air. I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
But it seems like it has happened. A blanket is draped over my shoulders. I reach out, but he walks away before I can touch him. Why? Zayne opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar bottles with mysterious liquids, and a jar half filled with chocolate. With chocolate? So he had mysterious liquids and chocolate in his refrigerator. Okay. After opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me. Their packaging unexpectedly fancy. A jar of chocolate. I love that. He has such a sweet tooth. I'm not hungry. You can eat sugars anyway.
According to my perception of time, you've been unconscious for 2 days.
2 days?
If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
I'm more worried about this being smelly. The scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. Can we go have a shower? What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while we're resting and eating chocolates? Or maybe, we can invite it and be like, here, have a chocolate. Oh. What is that emblem he has? Despite my words, I find myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrap the chocolates with Zayne. I look up, and my gaze falls upon a bit of vibrant green on a desk. It's a flower pot with a jasmine in it. It sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolate world. Oh, at least he takes care of a flower. While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. Is it normal to see jasmines in a wanderer's protofield?
What are you implying?
The patient who was attacked by the Wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped in their own dream. So, why did you ask about a jasmine? In other words, the environment we're currently seeing in the protofield must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. Is it because she saw this jasmine in the room? Or in Zayne's room? And I don't remember ever seeing anything here. Oh, this is your dream. Oh, no, that's so cool. So, this is your dream?
Are there any comments you'd like to make about it?
Can we go sightsee? Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists. I expected nothing less from you. What if it's like two different versions of Zayne?
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zayne's dream. We can still eat chocolate."
I don't know what to believe, but this is super interesting, you guys. Super duper interesting. And I'm trying to think very much out of the box. Zayne, who's wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dreams.
I have dreamt of this place.
Oh.
However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
So if it wilts, does something happen? Is this the nightmare you've been having then? Zayne is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. Somehow I'm still worried though. I offer the unwrapped chocolate to his lips. Girl, she has so much riz. Try it. Who knows? Maybe the chocolate in your nightmares doesn't even taste like chocolate. Oh. He lowers his head and eats the chocolate. Oh?
It's carrot flavored.
What? Carrot flavored? Oh. Liar. Why carrot flavored? He's so funny. Him with his dry humor. He looks out the window again, where the silhouette of a bird flies across a darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
Oh? Oh, that is interesting. Then what could you be in this dream world of yours? If we continue, I'm sure we will know. Maybe an agent. A little break. Let's jump into chapter 8. Oh, it's so dark. Everything is a hazy blur in dreams. Yet, in Zayne's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. I can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him. Incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out. Does the jasmine have anything to do with his dream? Like if it wilts,
While it resembles
the one
my
in the dream
dreamscape,
dies?
I can tell it's a proto-field. Over there.
He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog. It's as if we've reached the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like a flower, and it is as tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. A protocore cluster?
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds. Yes, I tried destroying it before you woke up.
As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in this proto-field, and they provide energy to each other. We need to destroy both of them to leave this proto-field.
Eating sweets certainly makes one smarter.
Agreed. If Dr. Zayne says so, Dr. Zayne is right. I'm not cutting out sugars. Thank you for the compliment, but I should because look at these cheeks. I gesture toward him. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you. I think his IQ is like 500. Chuckling, Zayne pulls down my hand. You can pull down anything. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster is?
When you're in a proto-field, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
The protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations. Yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. And why does it stand out, MC? I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Okay. Similar energy fluctuations appear from another direction. I look at Zayne. Wow, he looks so stunning! Which one would you like to pick? Zayne looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagined it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes.
The one that's farthest away.
Why? The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in the shadows. He doesn't want her to go in there. Nope, I want that one. Why did he have such emotion in his eyes? You understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are. But are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
Then we go together. But your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Oh, like it's manipulating him. Is that what you're thinking, MC? Let me go instead. Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Let us go. You just stay here. Or go to another one. Don't push yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. They're cute. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zayne to respond, I wave and start walking. Bye!
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
I swear I won't. Behind me, I hear a soft sigh followed by Zayne's words that are tinged with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. That's the Swedish greeting. It's so awkward. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. I have a feeling something bad is gonna happen. As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zayne turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. He looks so handsome, you guys. Look at him. And that profile. Like, he has the prettiest nose. I love that he has a little hump. It is gorgeous. Within the thick fog, a broken streetlight flickers intermittently. He raises his hand. Parts of the mist detach themselves from the air. Spiraling and condensing, they coalesce into icicles above his palm. What are you up to, Zayne? Dark impurities silently emerge from within them, but they stop spreading just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystals. It's as if a looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white. Yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Wow, this is interesting. He's so handsome. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocore cluster awaits his arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. What are they? Wanderers? The ice crystals in his palm slices the air and seemingly hit nothing. But the protocore cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound, and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Zayne delivers his attacks with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness, and a pungent scent permeates the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy, like sludge. Stubbornly clinging to his legs. What is that? Dazed, Zayne looks down, peering through the mist and layers of unclear ice. His gaze falls onto his palm. Why is this man struggling so much?
Zayne!
Is he seeing visions? A bloody hue taints his hand, and an eerie shadow is cast over his senses. He's momentarily transported back to that bone-chilling nightmare. These aren't nightmares. They're real. Zayne is shocked. He looks up and knows who's standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him.
William?
Oh!
It's too late. Please.
In the howling icy wind, Zayne hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he's returned to the endless, snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down from William's empty eye sockets. Then, an array of faces emerges from the cluster's projection.
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me?
A little boy?
Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me! Why didn't you save me and my child?
Oh my gosh, this is so traumatic. The life of a doctor. Difficult decisions. And what if you can't save someone?
Zayne, please, kill me.
He's suffocating. He's trapped. His head is spinning. Zayne notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back only to trip over something again. MC, come back! Come back! I don't want him to suffer alone like this.
It's just an illusion. It's not real. It's not.
More and more hands stretch out toward him. They're frozen. The space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands, are clenched so tightly that veins bulge. A black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors and shatters part of the protocore cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself. Please, MC, come back!
She made it.
Fast! As the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zayne thrusts the ice blade toward the human figure. The human figure is who? Zayne! The ice blade stops as Zayne's pupils contract. Oh, his backstory is interesting. It's her. But she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? You'll kill me, right? Is this the same girl from his dream in the beginning, chapter 1? No, you're not Zayne. Who are you? Oh, this is so interesting. It's a face he knows so well in his unspeakable nightmares. Her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. So it is MC, but she doesn't really recognize him. Like something is different with the Zayne she knows. What? Zayne, kill me. What? I feel like I need to be reading the anecdotes. Black ice flowers bloom from her chest. Their petals unfurling, she's as light as a piece of paper, separated from life's weight. Yet she falls almost with a thud in his stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zayne's ears as he's once again pulled into the depths of a never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. MC, get over here! Get over here! At that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with a blood-red light. The air trembles around it. The massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocore cluster. The illusion in his arms changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fist. Oh, why is he suffering so much?
It's time to end this.
A cold gleam flickers, and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadows. looked so fine. With his arms crossed. The darkness is suppressed, and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in this space. He's distracting me. He looks too hella fine. Zayne conjures black eyes and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile, as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
It's about MC.
Who?
His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread to his fingers. This definitely has something to do with what we saw in the main story earlier when we were in his office. You know, when it spread to his hand after the Wanderer fight that they had. And he was just like, I'm fine. You can go. I'm feeling like it's some kind of a curse. Could it be a generational sort, or... The intense pain leaves Zayne's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold
Seek
voice.
your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
I've never heard this voice before, I think. Who is that? It sounded like some kind of like... It could have been like a teacher of some sort? As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist, and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in a garden at the back of a hospital. Where something's not right. This is Lincoln's Axo Hospital, but we should be in Shanxia. My heartbeat quickens, and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. The mist again. Zayne! When it cleared, I noticed I was back at Zayne's place. By the couch, someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Is it Zayne? Zayne! It had to be him. Or someone else.
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
2 layers of this dream, okay. This is some kind of interstellar thingy. I rush over to Zayne and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much he's in pain. The eyes... Zayne clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
The eyes. It's dangerous. Don't touch...
Oh, that's why he didn't want her to touch him.
It's too dangerous.
A flashback? She's seeing a flashback?
Able to control.
Oh!
Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gave me pause. Despite the warning, I leaned in to inspect Zayne's injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. Like I wouldn't be able to leave either. Even if you're saying so. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrist and neck. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your evil. Let me see if I can help. Oh, cutscene.
Don't worry. I'm fine. It was just...
No, you don't look fine. Resonate. Oh my gosh, Zayne. He looks hot when he's struggling even. Help him.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after.
No, this is not a waste of time. Am I reading that correctly? Push him down. Girl, you do that. Calm down. It's just a gentle push down, a little slight one. We're not gonna straddle him, okay? I need to calm down. I mean, this is not the time. This is not the time nor the place. My intrusive thoughts. Stay where you are. Lock yourself the frick up. See? It wasn't what I was imagining, but this is fine. From now on, you listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's related to health or combat. There's no use in resisting. Oh my god, look at his face! Oh my gosh. The eyes.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
How low can you go? How low can you go? I'll help you suppress your evil first. Tell me the area I should resonate with so you recover faster. A little lower. Okay then.
I would hope so. I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
No, never. That's not gonna happen. Oh, he looks gorgeous. The music. And he's so freaking caring. But so is MC. Hold his hand. Okay, this is cute. Maybe not the moment. Yes, the moment. Yes, it is. We need to fix that too. Wow.
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
I will always go easy on you. It just feels like he cares so much about others that he forgets about himself. So we should definitely put him first. Rafayel, you didn't hear that. This is me in another timeline. You wish? This is so cute. Didn't you agree that you'll do whatever I say? Oh, this is adorable. What is happening? What? Something with her heart. Are we getting Princess carried? I love that.
Letting you step into this nightmare perhaps was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
Oh, the heart. Wait, what is he doing? Is he taking, like, her pain from her and putting it on himself? Like something bad within the heart he takes out and places it... What? I need to know more. As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily emerges with a blurry image of Zayne in my fragmented memories. But they immediately separate. Am I gonna know more if I read the anecdotes, or do I need, like, a specific card to know more about their story? Wait. When I was pulled into the proto field, I was attacked by that wanderer and lost consciousness. I am so intrigued. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. I think it's all thanks to this man. I give Zayne an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. He's not gonna tell us. We need to dig! Zayne, what did you do while I was unconscious? Yeah, this man is such a green flag. And he doesn't want to worry her either. I'm like, we can carry the burdens together. You don't have to struggle by yourself, okay? But this is... I feel so bad for thinking that Zayne's would be the most boring one. I'm so sorry. Zayne, what did you do while I was unconscious? Is this why you're losing control of your evil? Honestly, all three of the branches have been absolutely incredible. But Rafayel, because he's also my main. His silence confirms my suspicions. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his Titan. I almost read thigh. I was like, why are you pressing on his thigh? Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zayne's presence. He lowers his head, and his chin rests on the top of my head.
You're my hunter escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? Your dream didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me.
Why is he suffering so much?
Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zayne talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. I realize something. After we enter the proto-field that's based on Zayne's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be... Zayne, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? So, could it be that there are two versions of Zayne? I sense his hand suddenly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained. That was a good question.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, when I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams? Or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If that day ever comes, oh my god, both of these are good. I'll find you in your dream. I'll wait for you. Why am I having teary eyes? Like, stop it. Even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. A moment? By then, I'll find you in your dreams. The real you. The resonance slightly quietly flow from my fingers as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Zayne's breath hitches, as if it's suspended in the air for a while. Then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a super big snowman.
What?
I close my eyes and banish the myriad of questions and worries from my mind. That was so random. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
It's called having the freedom that comes with power. That little chuckle, oh my gosh. All the black eyes has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I hope not, but I feel like he's not gonna tell us, even if... I look up and meet Zayne's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
He might be ignoring it. Don't... Just as I'm about to tell Zayne not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering, icy light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand, and 2 chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand. Oh, it's that story we had, the date with Zayne. And she didn't know that it was seals.
You get 2. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you.
You don't need to give me anything, but this was cute.
Do you trust me now?
Always. I trust all 5 of them with my life. From where I am, light and shadow stands upon his features. They accentuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. Exactly. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. You said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Oh, so that's how it is. Zayne doesn't refute my statements. He turns around and walks ahead to open the door. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retrace our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiar, yet strange.
A mutated wanderer's protofield defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Oh, you're right, we haven't even fought it yet! Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerie... Oh, I was too fast there. I can use my evolve to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
The sky swiftly darkens, as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
But what about you? Wait, you're evil. We'll do it together. I'm worried. But I mean, nothing
ready?
bad could happen. Like, right? Like, we're not about to lose him, so... Black snowflakes. Wait, black snowflakes drift from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry once more. Underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystals blossoms. This sounds beautiful. The ground, the buildings, and even the particles floating in the air We're all ensnared in the swift spread of the chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift violently tears through the fabric of this space. The Wanderer can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. I think we ought to fight now. There it is. Let's go. Zayne's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand. Oh, these flickering lights.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
The breaking dawn? Does it have anything to do with this nightmare, this dream? Oh. Look at him! He's so fine in this trench coat, like, I wanna grab him and... I'm gonna have it on auto so I can just talk while watching them.
Don't underestimate it. Without
Oh no, I won't.
Here I go.
So, I'm assuming, since we've gotten some information from his branch, that there is two Zaynes, the Dream Zayne,
Well done.
and then there is the Real World Zayne, because Real World Zayne seems to have,
Here I go.
like, either he has some kind of like premonitions, or he can see Zayne's, Dream World Zayne's reality, and Dream World Zayne can see
Keep your distance from it.
Real World Zayne's reality.
Eat this. Zayne,
It's your turn.
I'm thinking,
no problem.
wow, I'm really interested in every single one of them's background.
Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
I'm definitely gonna try to acquire
Watch out.
all the cards I can get from the wish pool. As for
I'll send it on a journey.
the ones you need diamonds for, I'll have to pick and choose. Because I'm unfortunately not that rich.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, I could prioritize, but nah.
Bring it on. Zayne,
Feel like it recovered.
Infold just has to sponsor me.
Leave this to me.
No, that would be amazing. Some kind of partnership. I would be so freaking happy with that.
Let's see what it's up. Watch out.
I'm okay. Let's...
With our combined strength. Nice teamwork.
Perfect.
Oh, that was so cool. That was a cool finish. Now, I need a little water break again. Jumping into chapter 12. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonance is unmistakably this time. It's aching to a gentle waves of brimming with power. A light, warm glow gently descends into my palm. Is this Shanxia Hospital? Are we back? Are we back? The breaking dawn's light streams in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. I don't like the smell of disinfectant, but it smells clean. Have we returned? Zayne!
I'm here.
You're all right. As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zayne is next to me. Wait. I need to double check. Are we still in the proto field, or are we in reality? What if this was all our dream? Turn around first. Oh, we're gonna... Sorry about that. A 360. I'm not gonna do anything strange. I love that he's like... And turn back now. Wow, I love his back. He has such broad shoulders. A broad back. Y'all knew! Y'all knew I was gonna do that. Though his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zayne still complies.
Are you double-checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
Both? I'm confirming that Dr. Zayne is the person with me right now. Oh, so you had to show your back, your behind, to MC for her to be like, oh yes, this is Zayne. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me. But in the very next second, I collapse onto the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me. I'm so weak, y'all. I'm so weak.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but please carry me. I reach out, but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand and see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. We got it! Did you put it there? A fragment of the ether core. At least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Yeah.
Dr. Zayne.
Hi everyone. We're back. Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expression reflects a mixture of relief, joy, and concern. I would be concerned as well.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Not hurt.
It's been 3 whole days since you were trapped in that Wanderer's proto field. Everyone's been worried sick.
3 days! From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar protofield. And wasn't she asleep for like 2 days? The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital was being protected by Shanxia city hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
A device? Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag. A device?
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed. Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
Well, that's good to know. So only recently did someone tamper with one of them. Carter was here! That freaking Xander Sciences guy was here. I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Can I say I suspect someone? Can I? will we be in trouble if it's not? Lincoln City, 3 days later. I open the door to Zayne's home. It's quiet. Oh, so this is his home. Zayne? We haven't been to his place. I tiptoe into the living room. Zayne is peacefully sleeping on the couch. Look at him. He's just nodding off. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping or... Yeah, we're just gonna stroke his chest a little bit, like... Not even a tap, we're just gonna... I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Well, she's normal about it. I'm like... Ew, he's just sleeping. He must be exhausted. Approaching Zayne, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him with a blanket that was draped on the couch. I like that gesture, just putting a blanket over someone. It's very considerate. The tension on Zayne's furrowed brow dissipates. His breathing is steady, and his expression is serene and relaxed. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call.
The preliminary analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations. Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocors and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
A wanderer attracting transmitter. So who put it there? Do we have some kind of... Do we have fingerprints? As I recall what had happened, one figure stands out as the most suspicious. Carter! He just showed up before and after the patient displayed abnormalities. I knew it! I knew it! Carter, you... When I get you, Carter, when I get to you... Should we take a trip to Xander Sciences? Blow that shit up? I share my suspicions with Simone. She then poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander Sciences.
Oh?
It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology. Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the associations, right?
So, ever maybe? So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group. Its biggest shareholder right now should be... Ever.
In every single story. In the Catch-22, ever. In this main story now, ever. The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Arthur mentioned the patient at Shanxia Hospital had been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. Long-term. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Seems like that could be it. Once again, Zayne finds himself chasing after that familiar figure. Huh? His dream again? Under radiant sunlight, cicadas chirp in the background, while the pristine azure sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. I do not like this sound. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hands to the girl, and she firmly grasps it. Is this a memory? Yet the two find themselves tumbling back into the seemingly endless empty corridor. Oh, thank God that sound just removed itself. It was so distracting. I did not like that. Black crystals emerge from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Oh! Is that it? Wait, but I wanted to know more. What? We're probably not gonna know more if I'm not playing the cards. And the sounds, maybe? The audio? I don't know. I'm still quite new to this game. Well then, let's go back to the prologue. I'm just gonna check up on my cat. Okay, my cat was asleep. We have already done all 3 branches. Now let's head into this one. After several ether core fragments were retrieved, Special Operations shifted its focus onto Ever. Their involvement in every recent ether core incident was far too frequent to be a mere coincidence. Those are bastards! This business conglomerate, which started in the biotech industry, isn't as clean as it appears at first glance.
Aside, Ever's technological advancements are pretty impressive.
Simone sits next to me, slipping some ice cream into her mouth as she jabs the computer screen in front of me. At this moment, Ever's biannual product launch is about to be broadcast worldwide.
They can achieve things proficiently with machines, when people with Evol couldn't.
Machines?
Andrew's voice comes from behind a row of translucent displays.
Based on what I can tell, it's not possible for them to make consecutive technological breakthroughs in such a short period of time. Not through normal means, at least.
The frequency in ways Wanderers have been appearing these past few months continue to steadily increase.
During the broadcast, the spokesperson holds up a device that's about the size of a bottle cap. That is small.
We'd like to introduce to you our newly designed portable flux stabilizer. It can regulate the frequency of surrounding metaflux fluctuations, thereby stabilizing the protofield and reducing the likelihood of Wanderer materialization.
Well, that explains it. The audience erupts in thunderous applause. Meanwhile, away from the screen, I exchange knowing glances with my team members. we know what they be doing. Oh, it's so bright. They aren't doing this out of the kindness of their hearts. We might as well start planning our early retirement. Sounds like it operates the same principle as the device that attracts wanderers, but it has the opposite effect. Ever made this gadget, and we're supposed to believe it's for the greater good. As if they aren't doing this of the kindness of their hearts. Simone frowns at the screen.
This is nothing but a blatant provocation. We barely had time to suspect something was off before they brought out this product launch.
Oh, we suspected all right. Yeah, they're being brazen about it too. It's like they're daring us to keep investigating with what we know so far. I heard footsteps.
That's unlikely to happen.
Captain Jenna? And the music turned. As soon as Simone and I hear Captain Jenna's voice coming from the entrance, we stand up behind the screens. Andrew nods at Jenna. Captain.
Captain.
The fact that they're hosting a high-profile product launch means they've already covered their tracks. They wouldn't take this risk if there were a possibility of us finding incriminating evidence.
True. Jenna walks over to the command desk and places a thick folder on it. The three of us gather around her. My
The
god, our
analysis
boss
report for the previous fragments has just come
is
out.
so fine.
Let's take a look.
She taps the command desk twice. An irregular spherical structure appears before us.
They're from the same ether core. Based on its characteristics, we're officially naming it Spatium Core.
Spatium core? A spatium core that can manipulate space. I know of at least 3 different ether cores now. As more ether cores appear, it's only a matter of time before the public becomes aware of this extraordinary energy source. This just gets more and more
It's just that
interesting.
the fragments of the Spatium Core are held together by some kind of gravitational pull.
She points to the center of several fragments.
Right here, one fragment is missing.
Jenna leans forward, looking at us again.
Special Operations' next objective is clear. We must recover this crucial ether core fragment before further complications arise.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, right. There's something you need to know.
With quick reflexes, Simone intercepts Andrew, distracting him under the pretense of exploring new avenues for weapon enhancement with their recently collected data. Yeah, what is it? Another mission, maybe? No ends. That was a short one. When only we remain in the meeting room, Jenna pauses before activating her watch.
There's more.
There's more. Oh,
I couldn't talk about it during the meeting. But it's something you need to know.
do tell me. A message is transmitted to my watch at her gesture. What could this be about? The words, "Ever Secret Investigation Report," float in front of me.
A line in there involves what happened at your house that day.
explosion.
Anyway, I've sent it to your Hunter's Watch. You can read it when you're home.
Understood. Caleb! Oh my gosh. Also, Grandma! But Caleb! Big clouds swallow up the remaining patches of sky. It's dark now, and the wind sweeps away the last remnants of the sunset. All that remains is the bleak wind. The weather forecast said there will be heavy rain. At some point, the streets have become quiet. It's as if people sense the approaching storm and are now in hiding. Oh, I hate when it's stormy. I can see lightning in the distance as it flashes under a cloud. Thunder roars closer again. I should go home. As I'm about to move, a sound presses against my heart, like a string, sending a shiver down my spine. A sound? Someone's voice or a sound? What the? Are we having a flashback? Or like a premonition or something? We've seen that eye now a couple of times. Oh! It is a fighting time. Okay, you guys, that is it for today. All of the branch stories have been absolute masterpieces. They've been so much fun. And I'm definitely gonna replay everything in the story at a later point. Because I've also heard that you can play it in other languages, so I will. I definitely will. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.